Hey chicken pickers, glad to see you guys. Welcome back or welcome to the channel. My name's Colt Wheeler. If you're new here, usually I do country guitar and southern rock guitar videos, but today's a little bit different. Today we're gonna be looking at the Zac Brown Band and answering the question, is the Zac Brown Band back? They just put out a new album on Friday, so if you are looking here for the guitar content, check out one of these playlists. I'm sorry, this week's a little bit differently. Gonna try something new, freshen up the channel a little bit. Check out one of these playlists. Check out some more gear videos, Brad Paisley guitar tutorials, country guitar tutorials. Check those out here. And be sure to check out the channel next week as we're back to our original content. Now, with that said, I did try to do this as a live stream on Sunday. And as most live stream reactions go, you have to be very careful about getting the content blocked or not. Unfortunately, this content got blocked, so I apologize. This video might be a little bit different in terms of quality. We're using the live stream capture, and I promise I'll do it a little bit differently next time. But here, let's dive into the new Zac Brown Band album, The Comeback. My thoughts, my reactions, and the ultimate question, is Zac Brown Band back? Let's dive in. First tune, Slow Burn, new album. The absolute first thing that comes to mind, the pedal steel. I don't remember the last time a pedal steel was on a Zac Brown Band album. It's got to be The Cage. Was Cage the last time I heard pedal steel? I can't remember if you guys remember pedal steel before or after then. It was that weird, not weird album, because it was really good. At least I thought it was good. Where he sang with Chris Cornell, and it was kind of like pretty rockin'. Now it's gonna bother me. I gotta look it up real quick. Sorry. I know this is a listening party. We're gonna get on to it, but first it's called Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, that's right. I can't remember if Jekyll and Hyde had pedal steel or not. Maybe Welcome Home did. For some reason, I thought Welcome Home. No. Anyway, Welcome Home and the Owl, I get those two backwards. But anyways, it is so nice, so good to hear pedal steel on a country album. Go figure, right? Go frickin' figure. Pedal steel and country, they just go hand in hand with each other, and I love it. Hopefully this album does well, because I mean, just after one song, I'm jazzed about it. You got the pedal steel going. You got Jimmy. Oh, I'm gonna butcher his last name. Jimmy on the fiddle, playing those dual harmony lines with I imagine Clay Cook or what's the other guy's name? Bowles. Coy Bowles. Doing some harmony lines together. I love it. It is back to form, Zac Brown. Back to form, modern country music. Let's go on to the next song, which is... Oh, that sounds awesome. Out in the Middle. Here we go. They're back. Good. Oh, that was... I'm speechless right now. Few things that stand out. One, that intro. All right, let's just play it back here for a second. It's gotta be like double D or whatever. Anyways, that slaps. I'm sorry. I know that's a weird word to use, but that is incredible. I need to learn that. One, I need to learn that on acoustic. Two, that solo, man. Country music's back. So while I was listening to the previous song, I tried to look up who the songwriters were. Ben Hayslip and Ben Simonotti. I don't know who those guys are. I apologize. I probably should have done some more research before I started the stream. Anyways, I was looking, and Out in the Middle, Luke Combs is a songwriter. So it kind of had that little Luke Combs hard rock and modern country vibe, and I think this is what country music needs right now. I love Luke Combs. I think he's one of the best right now. And I personally think that song, just Out in the Middle alone, is proof that Zac Brown is doing what they do best, and that's country southern rock, blend of their own Dahlonega, Georgia music, and I think that's just simply fantastic and blew me away. They're back. I think they are back. Let's see what the rest of the album is, because we still have 13 more songs to listen to. So let's see. Up next is Wild Palomino. Wild Palomino. Wow, there we go. Wild Horses. Wild Palomino. Let's listen. That was powerful. I apologize for stopping in the middle of that second verse. It just blew me away. I was listening to a Tim Pierce video beforehand, and it was talking about that I'm going to write you a love song, Sarah Bareilles song. And he was talking about how he wishes he came up with some of these parts, and how as a session guitar player, you really need to make something stand out on that second verse. You can't play the same thing that you played in the first verse, because then the song gets stale and gets repetitive. So that ambience bomb that just lasted the entire second verse, it gave me goosebumps. That's why I paused it. I was like, oh my God, this is the atmosphere of this second verse is just incredible. Beautiful song. Love the imagery of wild Palomino horses. One thing I did notice at the end that I didn't notice for the first two songs, but it was, looking back on it, it definitely was there. He's using a steel string acoustic guitar. Like, gone is the nylon string that he's been known for playing for so long. I don't know if it's further on the record, but the past two songs have been very, very acoustically heavy. Didn't have the nylon string. I apologize. The nylon string Zac Brown Band signature sound. So interesting choice. I mean, I thought that was a gorgeous song. I mean, just the opening lines. I wrote it down, or at least a facsimile of what I wrote down. Sad songs only get sadder when they're played on a Gibson. Fantastic. And then it gets better and better as it gets played, meaning the acoustic guitar, which is one truth that us guitar players know. But also, I'm blown away. I love this so far. I absolutely love this so far. Okay. Looking at the songwriters there, where'd my thing go? My cheat sheet go? Brown, Wyatt Durrett III, then Ben Simonotti, and then Jonathan Singleton. So, really cool song, really beautiful song. Let's go up next. Us Against the World. Oh, I love that. I don't know if you caught me at first. I was like, this sounds like a Luke Combs song. I mean, Luke Combs has been wrapping up the past 3 years at ACM, CMAs, and whatnot. And I just think that having this brings me back to like the 2000s when country music and rock blended really well together. Like, I think of like that Rascal Flatts album with Life is a Highway on it. Not the Cars soundtrack, but the other one. That era of country music, that's country music that I listened to in high school and in college and stuff. And it feels good to get back there. Another cool thing that I noticed outside of that intro riff is either leading out of the second verse into the second chorus. I think it is. You kind of hear some underlying ambience, very ethereal. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like church, like modern church music. And like I said in my video about how to get a modern country guitar tone, especially talking about that Dierks Bentley Woman Amen tone, Christianity has always been an undertone of country music ever since the very beginning. And hearing those modern megachurch music, there's probably a better word, worship music, maybe? Modern Christian worship music. Those undertones, those ambient palettes, really cool. Really cool template to put underneath some modern country music. And then at the end, you hear like the kind of the gospel kind of choir, like the singing as well. Really, really cool song. Never would have thought I heard a Chevy S10 truck reference in a song, but it worked well. Let's go on to let's look at the songwriters before us. Same guys, Zac Brown, Ben Simonotti, and Jonathan Singleton. All right, next one is Same Boat. And I think I remember this one. I think this is kind of a COVID song. But, I shouldn't say but. I mean, it's still appropriate, right? Anyways, Same Boat. Here we go. Yep. I was not expecting, or at least I forgot, that was kind of like an island feel. Zac Brown Band, they always have some kind of island song on most of their albums. So, interesting that it's COVID, but it kind of makes sense. You're trying to get away. We're all in the same boat. island boat, trying to get away to a better tropical place. Great song. Slide guitar. I wonder. I'm not sure. I can't. I don't have the ear to tell if that's Coy or Clay playing slide, but fantastic slide riffs. I did hear some nylon string Zac guitar in the song, not in the end. The end seemed more like steel, and maybe that was John Driscoll doing that, who no longer plays bass. I just learned that out. I thought he played bass like most of the time, but I guess he stopped that in 2014. Anyways, he still plays upright bass, but anyways, good song, good little feel good. Pardon me. Speaking of COVID, this guy's getting over it. Good song. I enjoyed it. Sang songwriters as before, Brown, Simonetti, and Singleton. So next up is Stubborn Pride, which it's going to be a surprise because I am looking at the songwriters right now, and I'm excited who's on this next song. So let's get on with the next song, Stubborn Pride. Oh my gosh, that's great. Fantastic song. It kind of reminds me, it's a 7-minute song. It reminds me of Who Knows off of that second Zac Brown Band album, Colder Weather. Last title track wasn't on the radio, but the live from Past the Jar is just fantastic. It's like a country jam band. Reminds me of that. Marcus King. For y'all who don't know, Marcus King is a great blues player. Fantastic song and singer and songwriter. He played and sang and wrote that song with Zac Brown Band and band Simonetti. So fantastic. Moving on. Fun having fun. Let's go on to the next one because it's taking a little bit longer than I thought, but we're moving on. We're on number 7 of 15. Here we go, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us. the party horn at the beginning and the end of the song, that just cracks me up. Oh my gosh. You know they had fun. They had a lot of fun writing that song. Who is it? Brown, Kenny Habel? I don't know who that is. And Kurt Thomas, and then Ben Simonetti. You gotta think that's just a fun country song. And what I really like about this song, take away the humor. I mean, the humor's great. I think songs take itself too seriously sometimes, and there's always some kind of silly song like this on a lot of Zac Brown Band records. Sycamore and Chicken one, first one that comes to mind. That was pretty funny. I like these fun songs. Yes, they're fun, but also there's a lot of country things, like normal, traditional country things going on. Ton of chicken picking. Heard it on the left side here. You had the train beat going the whole time. You had a banjo going, fiddle, mandolin. Just a lot of cool country stuff going on. And the really cool thing about like country music, they kind of leave Easter eggs in here, almost like a inside motif, inside joke, almost like Easter eggs within songs. They had one early in the album that was talking about hearing Hank on like your radio or your neighbor's radio farm or whatever. And this one, it was Chicks Dig Scars, kind of referencing, I'm imagining, the Chicks Dig It, sung by Chris Cagle from like 2010. Some other motifs buried within there. I didn't catch them as quickly. I noticed them, but I forgot to write them down. Anyways, really cool country song. It's funny, and they bleeped out the F word. I don't know if that's because it's like the radio edit or if it's actually just bleeping it out just for the funniness of it, which I wouldn't be surprised if it's the latter, given the funny party maker noises. Anyways, really fun song. This album, I mean, we're seven songs in, and it is just warming my heart to know that Zac Brown is back. All right, moving on. Old Love Song. No, I'm sorry. The Comeback, the title track. Here we go. Good song. You know, it's it's kind of a COVID song, but it's also kind of reminiscence of what they're going on, what they've been going through. I know I've probably said this on social media, and I'm telling you guys now here, I didn't really like The Owl. I didn't really like, oh gosh, what was that? The other Zac Brown Band song, the last two recent ones, I didn't like them, but I'm glad they happened, because if they didn't happen, The Owl and Welcome Home, if they didn't happen, we wouldn't have this album, and I am really digging this album. We're 8 songs in, just listening to the title track. Pretty impressed. So, moving on, song number 9, Old Love Song. Let's hear it. I love that. Going back to what we were just talking about, the motifs and the callbacks to other songs. Obviously, this time instead of country songs, it's old love songs, like Let's Stay Together, kind of an obvious one, right? And then Stand By Me Darlin', which I imagine is a nod to Stand By Your Man. Free Falling, You Keep Me Free Fallin', Tom Petty, When You Say Nothing at All. I love that. That's a good, fun song, fun groove, nice pedal steel licks on a Telecaster. It's just country as best as country comes. And I've been saying that a lot tonight, but I truly believe that this is their comeback record. This is true form Zac Brown back to what I grew up loving about them. And I'm glad they're back. And I'm glad they're here. And the song was written by Luke Combs as well. He was part of that Simonetti, Singleton, and Brown, and Luke Combs. So, beautiful song. Next up, Any Day Now. And I'm looking at the songwriter list right now with my cheat sheet. Clay Cook is a songwriter, and Clay Cook is one of my favorite guitar players. Definitely my favorite member of Zac Brown Band, because I think he's just phenomenal. For y'all who don't know, you know that John Mayer song, No Such Thing? The one, I Want to Run Through the Halls of My High School. Fun fact, Clay Cook. He either wrote that or he helped John Mayer write that. I think he's a co-writer. No Such Thing, John Mayer song. Let's see. Yep, he is a co-writer with John Mayer. He wrote that song with John Mayer. Fun fact. That's why I like Clay Cook, because he's a phenomenal songwriter, phenomenal guitar player. He's my favorite member of CBB. So let's hear what he has to say, along with some other folks, on Any Day Now. I love that. Kind of more modern, definitely with the worship, power handing toms, you know. I like it. This is my favorite song of the album? No, but, I mean, all these songs are great. All right, yeah, that was written by a lot of people. Zac Brown, who wrote them all. Love seeing that. Zac, Clay Cook, Josh Duane, Fulcher. Who's Fulcher? Must have been earlier. Ray Fulcher on the comeback. Simonetti and Singleton. All right, song number 11, almost through this all, is Paradise Lost on Me. Let's hear it. Oh, it's a great little tune. You got the steel drums going, the You're My Anchor on the Ship Tossed at Sea lyrics. That's just fantastic writing. It's all I'm going to be playing this record on repeat for a while. I am so happy. The last record that I had in my car for a long time was Zac Brown's The Cage. I might go out and buy this just so I can put it on repeat in the car. Let me know if you still have a CD player in your car. I think my car might be like the last year. It's like 2017. I can't imagine they're going to be making much of them left. Even if you can probably get this on CD. I don't know. Anyways, I'm digging it. Next up, we have Georgia Clay. But it's spelled G-A Clay, so be interesting. Adding Neil Mason and Durette's back. Where's Durette from? Wyatt Durette III from Wild Palomino. So maybe another slow song, but here we go. Here's Georgia Clay, which I'm a big fan of. All right, I can definitely tell that outro solo was definitely Clay Cook. Just fantastic. Anyways, really enjoyed that. For y'all who don't know, I was actually born, I wasn't born in Georgia, but grew up in Georgia, outside of Atlanta. Actually born in Dallas. So spent most of my time in Georgia. So that song kind of hitting close to home there. That Georgia mud, Georgia clay gets everywhere. Red dirt. Anyways, loved that. That was fantastic. I just got a pop-up on YouTube saying that there's copyright material. And I'm not trying to say this is mine. This is obviously not mine, but I understand why. So if it goes dark, that's why. Anyways, we have 3 more songs, Love and Sunsets. Let's get it over with. Oh, I love that. My mom's a very big sunset person. She always likes to say that it is God's daily painting. So that one hits pretty close to home too. These songs are just fantastic, man. All right. Second to last song, Closer to Heaven. And this is featuring Gregory Porter, for y'all who don't know, is a 2-time winner for Best Jazz Vocal Album. So this should be very good. Let's get on with Closer to Heaven. That was good. It's got some R&B elements of it, you know, little smooth jazz. I like that. Probably my least favorite on the album so far, and not necessarily because it's a bad song. It's a great song. Just because just didn't capture my attention as much as the rest of the country songs, but I thought it was great. Gregory Porter sounds fantastic. Switches things up a little bit, right? All right, last song is Don't Let Your Heart. And Jimmy DeMartini, who is the fiddle player, is a songwriter here, along with Levi Lowry, along with Brown, Durrett, and Simonetti. So, 15th and final song. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys can still see this. The stream's been saying that there's some copyright material playing, which is true. But I am not, nor would I ever try to take this as mine. This is just simply reaction YouTube, so sorry if I get in trouble for this. We'll chat after this. Let's listen to the last song. Don't let your heart. I was wondering. I didn't know if it was going to come back or not. Definitely got dinged for copyright, which makes sense. I wish there was a way. I'm going to try to figure out a way how to do this eventually, where we can have like album watching parties without getting dinged, and hopefully that's not a negative ding, it's just a blocked ding, like a blocked video. I just delete this. And I want a way that we can listen to albums together as like a group. And I get why YouTube does it. It's make sure the artist gets paid, but why can't we do this with them getting paid from all of this that's being copyrighted, and then we can still at least hang out and listen together. Anyways, I think this album is fantastic. Back to form. It had some island songs. We had some classic country songs. We had some modern country songs. We had some rockin' songs, some R&B songs, some gospel songs. It's just full album. Just fantastic. So yeah, that format was a little bit different. I took the live stream capture. I should have saved just the direct feed. I'll remember that for the future. You live and you learn, right? So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. I thought this album was just phenomenal. Hope you did too. I think it's putting back Zac Brown back at where their foundation truly is. It really is a comeback album, properly titled, I think. A very, very good choice of words. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below for the long-term viewers of this channel. How'd you like this new video style? This isn't going to be something I do regularly, just thought I'd try something new. Would love to hear your feedback. And if there's a new upcoming Southern rock or country album, or really any other album that you'd like to hear my opinions on, let me know on the comment section below. Maybe I'll do a live stream or something similar to this. Live streams tend to get blocked because of the copyrighted nature. And if you know a way how we can, as a collective group, listen to an album at the same time and have a conversation around that, I would love to hear your thoughts. I was saying that during the live stream, like, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I get why this content is getting blocked, because it's not content that I own. It's Zac Brown Band's album and it's copyright material, sure. But I would love to have the ability to gather as a community online and listen to new music together. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if there's a new album that you want me to do a review or some similar style video on, let me know in the comment section below as well. If you're interested in learning how to play my favorite Zac Brown Band intro riff, check out this video right here. I go over how to play The Wind off of the Cage album, and I'll see you in the next video. And until then, let the music play.